right, can you hear me?
Dessert.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can.
How are you, sir?
I am well.
All right. Are you able to hear my fish in the background? And if you can, I apologize. I'll stop.
No, I cannot hear them.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to eat my Swedish fish in peace.
Oh, let me eat this one.
What's going on, boys?
What's up?
Did you like?
So listen, welcome
like-
everybody to episode 1. It's the Unks Week in Review. Me and the fellas. We got Petey, and I think PJ's in here now too.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So glad you made it from practice. How'd that go for you?
Not good. We're just gonna play backyard football for the rest of the season.
I like it.
It seems like the kids do better with backyard football than following routes and the way we do it. So
We got Squito Mojito in the chat. Tito will be joining us next week because he decided he wanted to work tonight. So how was everybody's weekend? I want to start off with that. Like, it was a holiday weekend, so how'd that go with everybody?
It was uneventful for me, but I like that, so I can't complain.
Nice.
Swing.
Pete, how are
So
you?
I just gotta say
How you feeling?
beforehand,
I'm feeling a little bit better.
Oh, good.
That's for sure. Long weekend, but I feel better.
Good.
if I could just say, I'm going to be a little preoccupied watching the Knicks.
That's good though, Petey, because I want you to be able to give us a little bit of a rundown on what's going on with the Knicks.
Yeah.
But since we got both of you here, DeGrace, what's up, buddy? DeGrace is going to be joining us too for our chats. He is in the chat right now. If you want to jump in Discord, DeGrace, that'd be a lot better. You can hear that wonderful voice of yours.
Now, who is the Grace?
My boy that I work with, my partner.
Gotcha.
So since we got the two Giants fans in here to start, I think we are gonna we'll start off with some football. I think.
Can you hear me?
There he is. Hello, Christopher.
Am I loud?
No, you're good.
Am I chewing loud?
You are not chewing loud, sir. You're.
Okay.
Petey's chewing is bothering anyway. Please let us know.
Yeah,
we will 100% mute his ass.
I am stuffing my face, so yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
It is what it is. All right, so
I'm eating a banana nut muffin.
Now,
yeah,
Mr. DeGrace, I was unaware that you were definitely gonna be able to join today, so I'm gonna need you to go over your schedule when you do get a chance. However, we are gonna start off with the G-Men and their schedule.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at that, if we can.
Yeah,
here.
hold on, I'm pulling it up here. Give me a second. We beat the Cowboys at least once, I would hope.
I mean, I would assume so.
We're gonna have a better season this year. That's for sure.
I would definitely assume that you
Let's
are
hope
going
so,
to
Pete.
be
Gotta be
Do we have
positive,
rough-
bro.
beating the Cowboys here.
You got to figure we got Russell Wilson, so it should be a little bit more interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about the draft picks just yet. Hold on, I'm pulling.
I've been following.
There we go. All right. Let's go game by game here. First of all, let's talk about the draft picks. Jackson Dart is your foreseeable franchise quarterback if you guys don't suck to get Arch Manning next
He'll
year.
be starting halfway through the season. He'll be starting.
You
All
think
right.
so, Pete?
So Pete's
I don't think they should do that, but yeah, you're
100%.
probably right.
So here's my thought on it, and I really don't understand why they would throw him in there, because you throw him in Brian Dable, unless this is a great season, he's gone next year. So now you got to get him to learn. You're going to have him learn this year's plays with the offensive coordinator, and then you throw him in next year with a brand new head coach, brand new offensive coordinator. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you sit him this year, and you're going to change coaches next year anyway. So I don't know if that's the
Dable's
answer.
going anywhere this year. If the Giants do better this year than they have in the past years, I think the Giants are going to save Dable's ass.
So I think they need to at least be over 500 in order for him to stay.
Yeah, I think if he wins 4 or 5 games, he'll be in. I don't know if he's at 1-4 come that point, he's not gone. And same thing with Shane. It's very iffy. He's got to win at least 3 or 4 games to make it. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, so
I
let's
think the Giants are gonna go. I think Giants are gonna win at least 6 games this season.
6 games.
Yeah.
He's got to win at least 7. He's
I'll
got to
take
win
it.
at least 8. I think I would too, but I don't think for his job, unless they show signs that they're turning the corner. But if they start slow, I don't see him making it through the season. But if he wins a couple games early and then maybe fades at the end, then he'll probably see the
Okay.
next season. But
I guess I could see that.
he's on a thin rope, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%. 100%. The Grace, what do you think? The Grace is an Eagles fan, so let's get that out of the
Oh
way right
God, I gotta go. I'm not
I honestly
engaged
think.
this
I mean,
conversation.
as a Giants fan, I think the Eagles might have a good chance. They have to beat Washington. I think Washington's top.
I think the Eagles is still the team to beat.
now. Yeah, I do too.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
100%.
you don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to go through his slump that they typically go through. I mean, look at CJ Stroud last
Look
year.
at the schedule for the Giants. Actually, I haven't looked at it at all.
All right, well, I got it.
It's
I
pretty
got it
tough.
up right now. So let's go week by week
It's
here.
pretty tough.
Week 1 versus the Commanders. Everyone's thought on that.
Lost.
We lost. We lost.
that's
We're
a
losing.
no.
That's a no.
Lost.
Well,
That's
that's a good, but that's a big game for us because if you could come out and make a statement and win a close game, there
well,
that keeps Dable's job.
Well,
a
with
little
Russell
closer to
Wilson as your quarterback, you're not going to make a statement. Unfortunately.
Well, yeah.
so I think
Unfortunately,
here's what
you're
I
not
think
gonna
when it
make a
comes to that
statement.
game. I think even if they don't win the game, but they come out and they play them tough and keep it relatively
Right, that's what I
close,
mean.
I think that's a good statement for them. Week 2 with the Cowboys.
We're winning against the Cowboys. I guarantee you we win.
All right, so
Even we
Oh,
playing.
stop.
that's some
I feel confident.
I was gonna say that's some confidence right there with the Cowboys.
Are
Yeah, I
you
mean,
are
is
you
Dak
hoping
playing?
that Jackson Dart will be in week 2? Because that's about the
it's
only
gonna-
reason
It's gonna happen. It's gonna
I
happen.
think
I'm telling
Jackson
you.
Dart needs to be in from the get go. But that's just my.
I don't think
That's
you could
just-
throw him out there like that because then what if he fails miserably? Then it's really
Kills his
Bro.
confidence.
The way
Yeah.
he's been,
No,
way
it's
he's
not.
been on.
Absolutely not.
You don't think
We
so?
didn't draft him that high for nothing.
That's true.
Dude,
They did it
he
with,
is.
They did it with Daniel and it failed miserably.
Where
Oh,
Well,
Daniel
Daniel-
came out
can
strong
I
at
just
first.
pause for a
bad.
second? Can I just pause for a second? Where's Tubbs?
I don't know what Tubbs.
Tubbs
is.
said he was going to be here. Where is he? AJ, Cito, they got excuses.
Oh,
Where's
here
Tubbs?
we go.
You don't want me to start.
Don't
on that
start. Don't
conversation.
start. So, PJ, we're going to leave that for the group chats off the stream. Let's leave it there.
Okay, I got
Continuing
it.
on.
All right.
Week 3, Kansas City Chiefs.
Ah,
that's
that's
a
good.
win.
That's
Just let him win. That's a lot.
That's-
That is a win.
it's at New York. The day before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping they win. I hope the
That's a
Giants
big
win.
win.
I hope they
You
win,
think
but let's
you
be
think in the
real.
Meadowlands that's a win? Okay, that's also
Yeah, let's say-
that's also a primetime game. Sunday Night Football.
we could be 0-3 at that point.
Yes,
Could be.
they could be on the chopping block at that point.
Yeah, at
Potentially
that,
0-3 at that point. Another tough. Wow,
Yeah.
man, you guys do got a
I'm
tough
hoping
run.
they're
Week 4.
2-1.
Week 4.
2-1.
The Chargers.
I said they're 2-1. 3-1 by then.
You think you're gonna be 3-1 by realistically? You think you're gonna be 3-1 by then?
Yeah, I think we can beat the. I think we can beat the
You're-
Cowboys. We can beat
you're-
the Chiefs, and we can beat the Chargers.
No. There's no way you guys are going to be 3-1 by that point.
Well, let me watch my.
I would
mouth.
give you 500 at. I'll give you 500 at that point, but there's
At
no
best,
way you could be
we have
3-1.
to split.
There's no way.
You'd be happy with a split.
Yes.
Let's
Gotta
Week
be happy.
week
I'm
4.
coming confident.
Don't be overconfident. Be realistic. Week 4 against the Chargers, another tough matchup.
In LA or
You
It's a
guys are.
Giants
Yep.
game.
You guys are in the Meadowlands again for that.
that could be a win. I could see a victory.
Technical difficulties. It's the first episode. Work with us, okay? Work with us.
I like Oreos.
All right, off topic. Best Oreos,
see
the
one.
loaded Oreos are the best ones.
I just have some regular.
Oh, I've never
ones.
had those. I like
Yeah.
the double stuff.
The-
They are smack.
The loaded Oreos or the birthday cake Oreos are
You're
amazing.
talking to two diabetics here. The
Well,
love
me-
to eat.
Well, me and the Grace happen to be Oreo aficionados, so
I
I
love.
happen to love just
eating
regular
some.
Oreos.
Yeah, that's what I'm smacking right now. They are just the best.
I
oh,
happen just to
and here
love
comes
regular
the big
Oreos.
one, the big debate. Week 6 at home, Thursday night football, the Eagles. I'll let you both chime in
That's
on
not even
this.
a question. Let's be realistic here.
Eagles are winning 100%.
The Eagles
Oh.
are losing that game. Not even a question.
If you
The
think
Grace, you
the
cannot
Giants
be.
one are going to beat the Chiefs and the Eagles in the same year, you got to
way.
be out
So
of your
here's the
mind.
thing.
We're not
The
there
one thing
yet.
we gotta know that you guys gotta know about DeGrace is the most pessimistic Eagles fan you'll ever meet in your life. After they won a Super Bowl, 20 minutes later he was saying how bad they are. So
I know. I remember. I
Let's-
watched the game in the Super Bowl with you guys.
let's just get that out of the way right now. So
Yes,
DeGrace,
I have my whole
you're going
arm
loss.
dedicated to the Philadelphia Eagles and all Philly sports on my arm, and they are the worst team.
You're going
I
loss
can't
there.
wait till we get to talk about them. Cannot wait till we see that schedule. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna have to go looking for that.
I have it pulled up, so don't worry.
Oh, I can't wait for that
So,
But
conversation.
honestly, where is it? That they're home.
They are
Giants are
home.
home or
Yep,
away?
they're in the Meadowlands Thursday night football that day.
Oh, there's no. We're gonna absolutely tank the Giants. They're not gonna be good this year. It's what the Giants do. They're. They
Okay.
need to get rid of Dayball. They need to get rid of the ownership. They need to restart everything. Let's be really honest here.
Yeah,
I
the
agree with
ownership's
that.
Been there
I
forever.
agree with that.
The ownership's in there.
I might be an
forever.
Eagles fan, but like
Get
I
rid of
am a
them.
football fan. Like they need to just reset. Like it just.
Yeah.
And the sad part is they've done it like twice in the last 20 years.
Yes.
It's the last title.
And honestly, I liked when it was Pat Shermer. I liked it when it was Pat Shermer. He was a very good coach for you guys.
I mean, he wasn't there
It's
long.
just you
but
guys just.
I mean, the
read
Giants had the
tail end
best
of-
coach ever, and it was that Tom Coughlin, bro.
He's
Oh,
not
of
the
course,
mean,
that's-
best coach
Yeah,
ever.
he-
Jesus.
For the Giants?
Oh, for the dude,
when he's
better than Bill
For the
Parcells.
Giants.
man?
I ain't
right
talking
there,
about-
Bill
Parcells,
Parcells.
you got an argument there.
Listen, bro.
Parcells
The-
is- I mean,
oh,
hey,
yeah,
I lived both
Parcells,
eras
yeah.
because I'm old. So it's a hard.
Oh, Petey, you're about to be 50, so
Yeah, but,
Ah.
and
Your
Coughlin
best
lost
coach
a
is
lot
the
of
one that
games,
brought you
man.
two Lombardis. That's period.
Yeah, but he did lose a lot of games. They'd had a lot of tough years under Kopp and,
I
and
think-
Manning, and that's why
I
he
think
Manning
the best
didn't get
coach
into the Hall of
out
Fame
there
this year
right
because of
now,
those years.
in my opinion, is Andy Reid. He won championships with Eagles. He won championships with
yeah,
I mean,
but he
Super
didn't.
Bowl.
But he didn't bring the Super Bowl to the Eagles. I mean, that's his only downfall. And that's the one thing he'll be remembered for when it comes to the Eagles is he didn't bring home a Super Bowl. However,
Yeah.
switching teams, I
It was his
mean,
fault. He had a terrible quarterback.
all right, stop. Like, stop being that guy right now. Stop. You're not gonna come in here and talk bad about Donovan in my presence.
Yeah. Don't get me started on Purdy. You got time?
We're getting there. We're getting there. So listen, I'm looking at this thing right now. You guys got a little bit of a rough run after that Saints game again. It's like not.
Yes.
You guys have a
Yeah,
tough
we're in
schedule.
trouble.
This is not an easy
The
schedule.
Giants have a brutal schedule this
This
year.
is bad.
Brutal.
So
NFC North.
you're away at the Broncos after the Eagles, and you know that the Eagles game is going to be a
Tough game.
brutal game for you guys. Like,
That's a tough game. It's a nightmare
I feel
game.
like the
We're,
NFC.
we're gonna listen. We're gonna lose against the Broncos. We're gonna lose against the Eagles, and then we're gonna smack those Niners at New York.
yes, agreed with my man Powered here. Parcells was definitely better. You are not. We're going to get to the Niners in a minute. Broncos. I think you guys lose against the Broncos in Denver. Now, I think you guys lose against Philadelphia in Philly, and then the Niners game is a toss-up. That's all going to depend on how the Niners playing coming into that.
And
But I
Josh,
want-
are we looking into that game, bro?
Yeah, we're going to look into that one, Pete. So Broncos
look into that.
Eagles. Does anybody disagree with that?
No,
Um,
a tough game against Minnesota. Beat the Patriots. Lose to the Lions. Lose to the Packers. Beat the Bears. It's not looking so
No,
great.
it's
Pete.
It's looking very rough. It
Really
looks
not.
like your
Okay,
winnable
let's go
games.
through this
Honestly,
now.
at the end of the season are maybe the Raiders, maybe the Cowboys at the end of the season.
So,
But that's also depending on
one-
where they're going to be playoff wise, whether they're going to be playing their starters or not.
we could essentially only win 4 games this year.
Yeah,
It is
that's
very, very
I said, I
possible
said,
that we could only win
I
4
said
games.
5-6, bro. But we'll see.
oh.
They'll win 6
All right,
games.
so
There's 6 games they can win on that schedule.
my man
easily.
Powered,
There is, yes.
my man Powered said you guys are going to be 1-8 going into the Niners game.
It's
It's
hard.
very
We don't. There's no
possible.
injuries right now, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Let's see
it's
how it
very,
goes. I mean, shit, bro. Like, I mean, teams can lose
it's
their
very
top players.
possible.
I mean,
so Powered, are you in agreement that their lone win is going to come in Week 5 against the Saints? Which I think we can all agree the Saints are probably going to be the worst team in the NFL this year.
Right.
I
You always
think the
get those
Derek
games
Carr
where they'll
saga
sneak
is
a
going
win.
to kill them this year. Yes.
They-
All right.
they
Powered
can
agrees
sneak
with
a
the
win
Saints
against
are going to be
Cowboys.
the win.
They can
So
sneak a win against the Chargers. They could definitely beat the
They can
Chargers
sneak
in,
a win
in
against
the
the
Meadowlands.
Chargers. They can definitely split with the Eagles. They could split with the Cowboys. They could split with the
could, yeah.
Commanders. The NFC East is brutal. So, I mean,
I don't. But here,
That's why I
see.
think
I can
game
see
one
them
is
splitting with the
big.
Cowboys, but I don't see them splitting with the Eagles or the Commanders. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Eagles and the
They
Commanders
always
are
play
going
the
to
Commanders well.
steamroll these guys. One,
well, it just depends
Russell's
on
not the
game
quarterback
plan
he used to
with the
be.
sophomore.
They have a
Russell,
really, really good front four. The Giants' front four is pretty solid now.
They have a very good front four and a lot of young
Yeah.
talent on
bro,
defense.
yes.
our defense
and
is
our
nasty this year.
backside pause is not so bad now either. So
Mhm.
it's not
Yeah,
like
no,
we're as
our
terrible of a
secondary
team.
is
It's our
tough.
offense is really where it's going to be. Is going to
Yeah.
be the issue. I don't think it's our defense. It's going to be our offense.
Our defense
Yeah.
is it's gonna be solid. It's our offense. We struggle every year with offense. Defense is we always win games because of the defense.
Oh yeah, I mean defense wins championships, bud. I'm a firm believer in
You
that.
know, so I just feel like Giants on offense. I mean, we picked up a lot of linemen,
Mhm.
pro linemen. We'll see how that O line holds.
I like the
Oh,
Scatterboo move
we got-
as well.
we got two
Yeah,
solid running backs.
I'm a big fan of his. Like I think he's
Yeah, I
a good
think
running
he's
back. He's a little
football player.
undersized.
Giants.
He's a little
I
undersized, but
think
he's
Giants are
tough.
going back.
He is
I think
tough.
Giants are going back to 1-2 punch, like they
I'm-
did with Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. They're
Oh,
going back to that.
Jalen, nice shot. Sorry, boys.
Mm.
Sorry.
It's okay, Petey.
I-
Listen, we want the commentary on the next game, so I want to hear all about it. All right, so the Giants are out of the way. I guess the Grace, if you
We
want
don't make the playoffs. I'll just say that.
I don't
not
think
a
you guys
playoff.
make the playoffs at
No,
all.
we don't make.
I
the
don't think you
playoffs,
even sniff the
100%. But I
playoffs.
think we
The
still
reason
can
why
win
the
for
Giants
6
probably-
games.
Honestly, the reason why the Giants don't make the
makes
playoffs is these other stupid teams like Seattle and Arizona. They'll sneak in these garbage records and that'll screw over them. That's the problem.
All right, let's look at the. Let me see if I can find it here. The Eagles. I'll bring up the Eagles schedule so DeGrace can do that for us.
Like in bald?
You're right, bud. It's a little late for that. I hate to break it to you. I don't want to be the one to tell you that, but it's a little late.
No, mauled, not bald.
Oh,
Mauled.
sorry. I thought you said bald. Sorry. You make bald jokes, or I make bald jokes. You make fat jokes. That's great. That's what we do.
Bald.
That's
Mad
a
and
terrible.
bald. You
that
know
is
your Twitch
terrible.
streams.
Listen,
I retired.
there's a
And a
reason.
half.
Trying to find this thing here. Where are we at?
I have the
Hate
schedule.
this guy.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to bring it up for the stream, but I can't find it. So
Just type in Philadelphia.
yeah,
Eagles
they're all coming up.
schedule.
They're all coming up like bad looking. Like
Just go to the website.
I don't want to go to the Philadelphia because then I'll be getting like spam from the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hold on. I'll get it.
Just turn off notifications.
ChatGPT will tell me.
I just don't want anything to do with the Philadelphia Eagles. I can't even believe I'm going to their
Here, I got
website
it.
right now.
Hold on.
Just type in
Schedule.
schedule. And then it'll show up
Schedule.
at
There we go.
it'll just show
All
up.
right, schedule. This is preseason. Let's go regular season. There we are. All right, so regular season, you guys are opening against the Dallas Cowboys. Loss.
Automatic win.
Loss.
We're hanging the banner on Dallas.
He said
Opening
loss.
day. Guaranteed win.
Loss.
Not even a question.
Yeah, that's. and
Yes,
think
I
it's a blow.
100%
I think
believe
it's a
that there's
blowout.
going to be. Yeah, I think they're going to stomp the Cowboys. I don't think
And use
there's.
the push to.
Yeah, I think they are definitely just trying to embarrass them. One, they're raising the Super Bowl banner, and two, it's
We are going
it's
to
the
put
Cowboys.
We are going to hammer.
Don't let the Cowboys win that game though, because you'll never hear.
Oh, God, Cowboys fans will-
Cowboy fans.
Yeah, they'll be all over it
They'll
for
anoint
years.
themselves the Super Bowl champs.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
They will say
Just gonna
Dak
let
Prescott
Saquon
is a
run-
Hall of
we're just
Famer.
gonna let Saquon run for 170 on him. That's all. No big deal.
All right.
makes me sick to my stomach when I hear that.
As a Giants fan, that is like the worst thing ever.
It makes me just. It makes me want to stab myself in the throat.
Oh, see, power degrees. Going to this crappy team's website is awful. All right, week 2, Kansas City Chiefs.
It's going to be a
Loss.
win.
Rematch.
Loss. At KC?
Rematch.
They're
at the Chiefs. Yes, I think that's a loss.
I
I'm
don't
gonna be
care
honest
where
with you.
they are.
KC's
Loss.
winning.
I think that's a loss. I think if they were playing in Philadelphia,
where they
I
are.
would give it
They're
to.
gonna have.
I would
they're
give it
gonna
to
have
Philly.
KC refs.
No, I'm not just saying that because you're an Eagles guy. I think that's a loss. I think they want
I
revenge.
understand.
I think that Mahomes
I get it.
will
All
play
right,
his
so
ass
so
off.
here's the thing. Power said in the chat. Power thinks Kansas City's done. Does anybody
Well,
else think
I'm
that
telling you
Kansas City is
Kansas
done with
City
their
is
run?
not done. That's an absolute false accusation. I don't think they're done. No. Mahomes is in his prime.
This is going to be a down year for Kansas City.
I agree that Mahomes
This
is in
is
his
gonna be-
prime, but I'm also going to say that I think
The last time people said that they were a down year, they won the Super Bowl. So
I agree,
don't
but I
sleep on
think
the Chiefs.
and I hate to wish this on anybody, but I really think that Mahomes is
Okay.
going to be giving himself an injury here pretty soon. We've
Yeah,
already seen
can't play
parts
the
of
whole
it.
game and
Yes,
be the
and we've
top
also
guy.
seen parts of it where he's done some plays and he's messed his knee up, or I just think he's teetering right now, and he has been for a couple years on a potentially bad injury. We saw Lamar Jackson go through it. I think he still tries to do too much, and it's going to cost him one of these times.
He has nobody. He's not. It'll die out eventually. But yes, it's definitely a toss-up game. They definitely can win or lose. It's
All right, so we're going to put a question on that one. LA Rams.
But as an Eagles fan, they're going to lose. As a
No,
regular
no,
NFL
where's
fan,
Cito?
it's a
Where's
toss-up.
Cito for that conversation? Where's Cito?
Cito is in the chat. I don't know if he's currently in the middle of something.
But the
Let's
Rams
see
are
what
much
he
better.
says.
Yes, the Rams are. I would say the Rams are. Cito says win for the Rams.
Come on.
So Cito's going with the win.
You'll stop it. We win.
They are home though. They are home against Los Angeles.
That will be a loss. We are going to lose to the Rams.
Okay, so you're calling it a loss. All right.
Wow.
I think the
we're
Rams
gonna
are
lose to the
probably
Rams.
one of the better teams, sleeper teams in the NFL right now.
So you think you go into KC, smack KC, and then take a donut loss to the
Yep,
the
I
Rams?
100% believe that. We're going to put all our first 2 weeks are
Makes
going to be
sense. You
powerhouse.
can see it. Yep.
I just think
Makes
that
sense.
we're going to put all our effort in the first 2 games because we have to prove something,
Mhm.
and then we're going to get stomped in Los Angeles
Mhm.
and get humbled real quick.
Yeah, it's almost a trap game for them.
Yeah, definitely. This has the
Well,
potential to be a trap game right here. Week 4 at Tampa Bay.
We are
It's
going
gonna
to
be
win
tough.
that game.
Tampa, it's not like Tampa can't win that game though.
I think that's
Tampa can absolutely win.
I think that's a toss-up game too.
99% of the time. Yeah, I don't know about a toss-up. I think you got to edge the Eagles a little bit, more than a little bit. But the Bucks can definitely win that game.
Yeah.
They could pull some Baker magic, that's for sure.
Power thinks it's
Eagles
going to be a close
definitely-
game
the
in
NFC
Tampa.
East this year has a hard schedule in general, so it's going to be a tough season regardless.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
It's going to come down to division games.
Yes, 100%, which it does every year in the NFC East.
Yeah.
Yep.
Denver
But
Broncos.
We're winning that game.
That's a home game.
We're gonna run all.
Yeah,
you
smash.
We're gonna do the exact same thing we did last year. The first 3-4 weeks, we're gonna throw the ball, not use Saquon Barkley.
Save him
And
up
all
for
of
the
a
end of the
sudden, we're
season.
gonna be like, oh wait, we have this monster that can squat 3,000 pounds in the back, that we can just run him, and that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Save him for the end of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a win for you guys.
They'll be jumping hurdles backwards and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Saquon's gonna get the Madden cover and get hurt, unfortunately, with the.
The Madden curse. I saw it. I saw it this year. Oh.
Speaking of Madden, are you guys going to play some NCAA football?
I'll probably partake in that a little bit when it comes out. I know they just released the cover. It's pretty wild. I'm happy to see
I had so
that
much fun playing
Shador was not on the cover.
I'm hoping it's crossplay, but I'll have it on both.
Okay.
I'm still waiting to play Petey. I'm waiting to play Cito. Jimmy.
Yeah, we need
Oh,
We
God.
started
need a,
playing strong, and then suddenly they just died.
Yeah,
we need a franchise for with all the boys. That's or a dynasty with NCAA because it's so much fun.
for
It
sure.
really is. It's a lot of fun.
All right,
I will not be playing.
week 6, yeah, week 6
I'll be playing.
at the
I'll
Giants.
be playing Pokemon.
Pokemon
When? Wait.
at
No,
the
we're gonna
Giants.
lose that game.
That's the Thursday night. Okay, so you're saying that's gonna be a loss.
Wait, hold on. No, we're gonna win that one. We'll lose the next one.
All right, so that
No, you guys
that
are
you're
beating
counting
us
week
twice.
6
We're
is
not beating you guys this year.
oh, another tough game right after that one. Minnesota Vikings. You're at Minnesota that week.
Ooh, that is a tough game
Yes.
in Minnesota.
That's gonna be tough.
Depending
Who's
how
gonna
it's
be the quarterback? Who's gonna be the
it depends
quarterback?
if McCarthy is playing well
Yes.
and
Yeah.
if he's playing.
Yes.
It all depends on who's the quarterback.
If he doesn't get
If he's
destroyed
playing
in
good,
the first
you
week
got to
again.
think he's going to be a rookie. I mean, yeah, he's had a year learning, but he hasn't been out there, so you don't know at that point if he's going to be struggling or if he's going to be.
Sam
in
Darnold
top
gonna still
form.
play for them?
No, he's in Seattle now. He's
Oh, he's,
Seattle's
yeah.
quarterback now.
Oh, he went to Seattle. Dang.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, he's Seattle's. We're gonna lose that game. We're not gonna have a good year this year.
You don't think
And
so?
we'll have 10 wins.
Win
but
10. Yeah, I was going
We'll
to say
have
you'll
10
have at
wins.
least 10.
Yeah,
And
he-
11
Split
wins.
with the Commanders at least, right?
The-
You think at least a split, or you win 2. I don't
Oh.
think you lose 2 to the Commanders.
yeah,
I think
Powered,
we're
it's
gonna split with
100%
all
on
the
McCarthy.
NFC.
100%.
Oh, they're definitely 100% in on McCarthy. That's not even a question.
Yeah, but it all depends. Remember, this is his first going to be his first time out there, so you don't know how he's going to react when he gets out there. He could light him up, or
I know,
he
but
could
he is-
struggle
there's
at first.
yeah.
There's a guy
Yeah,
on
for
the other
sure.
end named Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
I,
yes,
I watched
he does-
Justin
he
Jefferson
does
catch a
have weapons.
100-yard pass last year. So we're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, he made Sam Darnold look like a
Hall of Famer.
world beater.
Yeah,
So.
the second
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
of
yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah. it's
New
up
York
there.
Giants in week 8. DeGrace, I think you said you're gonna split this one. This is one you
yeah,
think
I'm
you're
gonna split it.
gonna take the loss on this one?
Yep.
Or,
Smack us.
all right.
Yeah,
You're
we're probably
on
gonna smack them.
you're on a bye that week, and then you go to the and then you're at Green Bay. First
We're
weekend of
winning that
November.
game. I hate the Green Bay Packers. Hate the Green Bay Packers. We're winning. I don't care what anyone says. Can't stand them. They try to ban the tush push.
Tough game after that. You got Detroit at home on primetime, week 11.
We will win that game.
Ooh, you think you're gonna win that one?
Who is it?
Detroit.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be interesting to see what Detroit's offense looks like this year. If it's going to be the same, there's going to be a little difference, and I think that's going to be the difference in what kind of team they have compared to last year, because that offense was cooking last year.
The Eagles. This is where the Eagles will go on their run where they win 5-6 games in a row.
And I think this is going to be a tough year after the loss that Detroit took. I think they're gonna. I still think they'll be good, but I don't think they're going to be as good as everybody thinks they're
No,
going
they're
to
not
be.
going
I
to
think
be nearly as
last-
good. They just
I think last year is going to take a toll on them because
So
they probably felt they should have won, and the way that they lost is
Power just made
either it's going to motivate them or not.
Power just made a really good point. Aiden Hutchinson's going to be coming back. So
Yeah,
is
that is
that's a big addition to that defense coming back that they didn't have for the better part of the last year. So that
Yeah,
could be a big
yeah.
difference maker right there.
huge. Yeah, he is a difference maker. That is for
100%.
sure.
100%. Dallas Cowboys, you are going to be at them.
I'm splitting with the boys.
Splitting with the Cowboys. Okay, dude.
Yep.
Did we already give the Cowboys a win?
I picked. We obliterated the Cowboys.
That's right.
in
Week 1, you guys. Week 1. So we're going to give you guys the L on that one.
Yes.
You're splitting with the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to be trash again. this
They're
year. I
al-
don't
they're
think gonna
always
be
I
trash.
think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be trash too. But you have to. The NFC. They always play hard in the East. It's
Yeah,
just
I mean,
always-
I guess you. Oh my God, he just blew a layup. What are we doing? What is
Well,
that?
if you're just joining us, it sounds like the
We're
Knicks
down
are
7.
crumbling right now.
And he just
Sounds
missed
like
a
the
wide
Knicks.
open layup. I mean,
It sounds like the
Slow down.
Knicks.
Sounds like the Knicks. I'm not a big basketball guy, but it
Yeah.
sounds like the Knicks.
oh, he blew another one.
So if
We
you're
gotta
just
be down
if
20
if you're
before
just
we
joining
go.
us, we got PD, we got DeGrace, we got PJ, and Power's in the chat right now. Cito's in the chat. Tubbs is MIA, which we're gonna call him on that next time, and AJ's working. So
I'm gonna call him right now.
currently we're going through. Pete, make sure you mute it because I can only imagine how this is gonna go. We're going through the Eagles' schedule right now.
Here, let me look at this
You sure
schedule
you don't
real
want to
quick.
hear that conversation with
No,
me and Tubbs?
no. So after the
I'll just run the schedule down.
the
real
Bears, you got the Bears.
quick. When?
The Bears.
Not even a question.
Yeah, you beat the Bears. The Bears.
Win with
Trash.
Bears.
Chargers.
It's when?
Ooh, on Monday night at LA. That's a win. Okay.
In LA?
We're not
That-
letting two
that's a
LA
tough
teams
game.
beat us in a year.
That is a tough game. That's
the
not an
Raiders?
easy one, but I can see them winning.
The who? Raiders loss. This is our run. This is where we go on a run.
Wait,
over
you're
5, 6,
saying that the Raiders is gonna be a loss?
No,
I thought you just said loss.
absolutely not.
That's why I was questioning what you were even talking about. All right, so Raiders, win for them. You're saying, and
Oh,
then you
come
finish out. Oh, these last 3 games are tough. Washington, Buffalo, Washington.
Ooh.
That's a
Ooh.
tough end of the season
that's
right
a
there.
really tough game. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
We know
you
what's
don't
going
like
to
that.
happen is that Washington's going to beat us that Week 16 game.
Uh-huh.
We're going to beat Buffalo, and then the Week
And then
18
lose
game
again.
is going to be for the division. That's how it always goes.
And what are you thinking? Are you taking the
After
division?
The division?
Yeah, we're taking the division. That's
Okay,
not
so
the
you're
question.
gonna say you're gonna beat
Play.
Washington. So by my calculations, DeGrace, this is what I got here.
He breaked it. Oh, another one. Come on. He
I got
breaked
you
it.
at
Fucking-
1, 2,
Tubbs said he'll
3,
be on
4,
in 10
5,
minutes.
6,
Oh,
7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 7. There it is. Or 10 and 6.
Like I said,
Yeah.
it's almost
10
like
and
you know what I'm
7.
talking about.
Yeah. 10 and 7. So DeGrace for his Eagles. Oh, Power said Washington takes the division. Powers in the chat saying Washington takes the division.
Howard, who do you like?
Howard, who's your team again? I can't remember. Waiting for a response. Oh, he's a Washington guy. That's why.
Well, ban him then. Get him out of here.
Banhammer. Boom, right off the rip. Got a lot of NFC East guys in here. Wow. You know what though? I will say this. I'm glad we don't have a Cowboys fan in here. That makes me happy.
Oh, that's why we need to invite
That,
Joey.
no, we're not bringing
You
Joey.
was-
We're not bringing Joey. Tony Romo's a Hall of Famer in here. We're not doing that.
God, we need it.
We're not
We
doing
gotta
that.
bring him in.
No,
At least
we're not
once
doing that.
Let's put it this
season.
way: the Washington Commanders just got a nice new addition on that offensive line or offense.
Don't start. I already see where we're going with this, and you're starting, and I don't
I'm just
appreciate it.
saying they did.
I don't appreciate it. He's injury prone. Okay, let's leave it at that.
Who you talking?
Debo, he's injury prone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Powers, you're welcome for that. You're
Washington.
welcome. He's gonna blow his shoulder out week 1. You're welcome.
You know who else is injury prone for the 49ers? Richard
Stop.
Pierce.
My man got shot. He got shot. Leave me alone. Jesus.
Afrey's injury.
For
prone.
you, he was. Yes, he will for you as well. All right. So now we're gonna go into.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna go to the
Good
Niners now,
shot.
and I'm gonna tell you just like this. Week 1 at Seattle loss.
Wow.
Yep. I think
In
it's
Seattle,
yes.
12th man.
I'm thinking we're in. I
Monday
think
Nighter?
it's a lot. You got a lot of new pieces on the defense. They got to get working together. And I listen. Last time Sam Darnold played us, he lit us up. So, I
It's not messed up, bro.
I think it has-
He played for you guys. He didn't play like that when he played for you guys.
well, he didn't have to. He was our backup. So
But still, he got to
Well,
play.
that's a terrible pass.
so I think that's a loss against Seattle. Saints, I'm gonna say that's a win. I think I
Yeah.
the Saints are gonna be lucky if they get 1 win this year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was about to
Unless they
say,
make a
they
trade for a
might
quarterback,
win.
they're going to be lucky to get 1 win
I'm
this year.
telling you, they need to reach out to
Who are they
Jameis.
going to get that straight? Yeah, but even if they get James,
Jameis will put up the same amount of touchdowns as he does interceptions. So that's
Yeah,
I don't think that's really the answer.
There's really nobody else out there, bro.
Yeah.
There's really
He'll
nobody
put-
else.
He'll put 40, 45 touchdowns.
I feel like
this
the
season.
But he'll
Giants
put
got-
40, 45 interceptions too.
We got
Interceptions.
four quarterbacks right now. The Giants do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah,
need four
I
quarterbacks.
mean,
hmm
no, but It'll be the three of them.
Oh, mind me.
Jameis, I think, will be the backup in Dart. I
My
don't
dog
think
doesn't
Dart's
love
going to
me.
be the
My dog
backup.
doesn't
I
love me
think
during this stream.
he's going to be he's going to be the number 3.
What about
Pretty sure.
DeVito?
DeVito will most likely get. It's either going to be Jameis or DeVito that's going to get cut.
Tommy Cutlets?
But they'll probably save money. Yeah, they'll probably keep Tommy Cutlass because he's serviceable as a backup.
Yeah. Week 3, they're going to Arizona. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a loss.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, you don't have
How
that
much
much.
time
No,
on the
so
Niners?
so I'm being realistic right now. No, I'm being realistic right now because I think
No, you're right.
I
You're right. The 49ers are terrible. You're absolutely right.
I think that
Yeah,
they got to build that the defense has to gel. Number 1. Number 2, Ayuk's out for at least the first 4 weeks, so you're going to be relying on.
He's a bum.
Can you stop? I did not come
He
at
is
your
a
team.
bum.
This is what I deal with every day at work, people. Just so everybody knows this. Okay. Moving on because I don't want to give the Grace any more ammo right now. Jaguars. We beat the Jaguars.
So you don't beat the Cardinals, but you
I don't
beat
think the Jaguars are that good. I don't.
The Jaguars are not.
I don't think they're that good.
pretty terrible. You're right.
I think we lose to the Rams in LA. I think
You're gonna open the season 0-5 or 0-4?
No, that's not what I said. As of right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2. We're 2-3 right now. I think we go to Tampa Bay and we beat Tampa Bay. I think we beat the Falcons.
That's fine.
I think we lose to the Texans. We beat the Giants. We beat the Rams.
You better hope you beat the Giants, boy.
We beat the Cardinals. We beat the Panthers. We beat the Browns. We are going to. Titans is a toss-up for me, just because I think it all depends on how they are that far into the season.
I think the Browns are going to be better than people think.
Nah.
Wait, when you play them, where are you at, record-wise?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are 9-4 at that point when we go into playing the Titans.
You're gonna beat the Titans. Come on, man.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go there. That's 10-4. I think we.
Wait. Tubbs is not here yet. I want to hear this conversation when you mentioned this team now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
I don't think so. Here's the thing, Powered. I don't think it depends on who the Browns' starting quarterback is. I do not think the Browns are going to be good, and I don't think Shedeur Sanders is going to be the answer. Who's the other guy they drafted there? Who's Dylan Gabriel? I don't think Dylan Gabriel's the answer. I just think the Browns stink. I think they put themselves into a hole by paying Deshaun Watson all that money and giving up what they gave up for him. And I think they screwed themselves, and they're paying for it now. So,
sounds like the 49ers.
Excuse me?
I was like the Niners.
I think we lose to the Bears, and I think we beat the Seahawks. And the reason I think we lose to the Bears, I think the Bears are going to be a better team than people think they're going to be this year.
No way.
Yes, I think they are. I think they did a lot. So we know where my heart lies. My heart lies with the offensive line, and I think they did a lot to improve that offensive line this year and protect Caleb. So I think they're going to be better than people think they are.
Wait, you think that they're going to lose to the Bears?
Yes.
Beat Seattle?
Yes. We traditionally split with Seattle and the Rams, and like Cito just said, the NFC West, just like the NFC East, always plays each other hard. So I think we split with each one of those guys. So by my calculations, if I'm right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have us going 11-6.
No chance.
I said 10-7. I think you're still giving yourself credit for the Giants game, but that's all me.
So
Power thinks that
Eagles are going to be 10-7, and you guys are even just say 11-6. Then who's the team to beat then in the NFC?
Here's why I'm saying that we're 11-6, and the Eagles, the Giants, and the Commanders all have a very tough schedule. If you look at statistically what they put out with the schedule, we have one of the easiest schedules in the league right now. So I based on what I'm looking at, I think we go 11-6.
So then again, who is the team in the NFC this year? Is it the
Who is the
Rams?
team?
Is
So
that the...
but I think it's going to be who has home field advantage.
Do you know there's going to be a team that's going to be 13-4, right? Or 14-5, or whatever.
But I don't
It's going
see.
to be
I
that
don't know
one
who's going to
team.
be. I don't know who's going to do that
Well,
in the
that's
NFC.
probably- That'll probably be the Eagles, honestly.
Yeah,
But-
if I had to pick, I would say it would be the Eagles. 100%.
LA is going to be sneaky. You never know. Arizona could pull their head out of their ass. I
Mhm.
mean, the Rams, you don't know. It's tough. Green Bay
No,
can
right.
be good.
Mhm.
Just depends.
Tubbs just now. Tubbs is just now getting online, so good, perfect. I'm
Yeah, he
glad.
told me 10.
I'm
he
glad
said
he's
10
just
minutes.
now getting online, so we can
That's why you wait. That's why I said wait for that Colts and.
Well,
and
bash
To
his.
me, can I tag Tubbs in for me? Because I got to use the bathroom, and two, I really want to pay attention to this Knicks game.
Yeah, I just
I'll be
by all
back
means go have your
next
heart
week.
broken. It's okay.
Thanks a lot. But however, I will be back next week unless the finals are on. But I'll be back in the if I'm welcome, I'll
Of course,
join anytime
you are
you'll have me.
you are supposed to be
PD.
here every Tuesday, PD. When
All
you
right,
can make
I will
it, you
be
are
here.
here. Just like
I shall be
the rest
here.
of the crew.
Now I
Sure,
just
I'll
got to
be
figure
kicked
out
out
how to
after this
close
week.
this out so you guys don't hear any shenanigans here. So, fellas, it's been a pleasure.
PD,
Talk to you
have a good
guys.
night, bud.
Love you
Later,
guys.
brother.
Peace out. Can figure
All
out how
right.
to get out of here. My old ass can't.
Yeah, for you
Yeah,
guys
hit
watching
disconnect.
at home, PD's 100 years old, so
Yeah, yeah.
like he is 100% the unk of this group.
That's true. And the baby, Tubbs.
Tubbs
Tubbs
is
is
a
the baby
baby.
in it.
Tubbs a
Yeah.
big
I ain't
baby.
a baby.
There he
What are you
is.
calling a baby?
Oh
What are you calling
no.
a baby?
All right.
You
Let's
a
not
baby.
start. I can already
Oh
see
no,
where
I'm
this is
not.
going.
I'll behave.
I can
I'll
already see where this
behave.
is going.
I'm gonna behave.
Tubbs, we
Behave better than-
waited for your
I-
presence for the Colts.
I fell asleep.
Are you for real?
Yep, but I got a monster. I'm good now.
Oh yeah, that's a great thing to be drinking at 8:43 at night.
Colts fan.
Yep.
Dude, my schedule.
Yep.
What the hell?
Mr. Foster will be happy about this. So, all right, Tubbs.
I love.
So let's talk about your schedule. In case you missed it, I already said we were going to beat you guys. So
Well, before we
You said you were gonna beat us.
hold on. What did Grace?
Before we start, I just want to shout out to Jim Irsay, one of the best owners in the league.
Yes.
Shout out to
R.I.P.
Paul.
Jim Irsay. Great
He
guy.
was a great.
Yep.
Great.
Did a lot for.
I'll say this: if Anthony Richardson mans up and does what he's supposed to, I don't think we're gonna have a bad season.
He's a bum.
bum.
Come on.
He's
Well,
a
that's what I'm
bum.
saying. But if he,
Go.
makes
Here
changes,
we go.
Who's the backup there?
Danny Dimes.
Oh, Danny Dimes is going to
Danny
be
Dimes is
he's going to be your starter in week 3.
Oh,
Yep.
100%. I know.
Starter by week 3.
And he's gonna ball
Anthony
out
Richardson,
because
he's-
he left the Giants. I feel like every player that leaves the Giants, they
Is
go
a
to other.
god.
They ball out. They ball out. Look
He's
at
a god.
Saquon. Saquon left the
Um,
Giants, bro. He had the best season in.
Yeah, but he
has in
also
the NFL.
if you guys hit an offensive line, he'd have done the same thing there.
Part of the problem. We got rid of,
Saquon is
like, a lot
not
of
not
power.
like this is not a fluke that he did this good. You guys didn't have an offensive line for him to run behind. He got an offensive line to run behind. Look what he did. I mean, we are number.
He still put up good
He did
numbers
alright.
even behind the
He
line.
put up decent numbers, but we are number one.
Yeah, he did
Zeke
alright.
when Zeke had a great offensive line to run behind in Dallas. Look what he did. I mean, a good
true.
offensive line is key for these guys. They are
Look at
high.
DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, DeMarco Murray,
Look at
great.
DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, came to the Eagles and he
Monster.
sucked.
We
Stunk.
play.
Yeah,
right,
back
so-
then,
so-
the Cowboys did have the best O line in the NFL, bro.
So let's give
Back
Tubbs
in the
his spotlight here. Week 1, Tubbs, you got Miami.
I'll take
Lost.
the dub on that one.
You-
No, with our defense now, with Tre'Davious Ward and Bynum, I think our defense is a problem.
So you think
So
you
I
you
think
think you
we'll- I
beat
think-
Miami?
Yeah.
Yes, Miami stinks.
Okay. So week 2.
And they're gonna lose Tyreek. I guarantee you, they lose Tyreek before the season
Yeah,
starts.
Tyreek's gone.
Yeah.
Tyreek's gone.
Week 2,
Broncos,
Denver.
Well, I'll take the L.
I
I'll
know
take
there's
the
a way
L on
to make
Broncos.
sounds. How can I make sounds?
I'll take the L on Broncos.
Okay.
I know there's
They
a way
look
to
good.
make funny sounds. I want to make funny
That's
sounds
fine.
every
Oh,
time
I don't
Tubbs
know.
talks.
I mean, I hope it's a tight game, but I feel like we're gonna take the L.
And that's
at
with Denver.
we're at Colts. We're at Indy. Titans.
Yep.
I hope we smack them.
Oh, but
honestly.
it's a division game for you guys, so that potentially
Yep.
has the chance to be a tough game for you guys.
Rams. I'm taking a dub.
So are you taking the win against Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay. Rams. What are you saying for the Rams?
W.
Okay. Raiders.
Raiders. That's a tough one. With Genty, I don't know. Depends how Genty does. I feel like if Genty's a monster, we'll probably lose.
Well, and the thing is
But if
with
Genty's-
with Pete Carroll is that
Who's
he
their-
he
who's
can
their
get the most out of running
quarterback right
backs. Geno Smith.
Geno Smith.
It depends if Gino wants to be Gino that day.
Yeah.
If Gino is on, it's gonna be I don't know. It'll be a tight game, but we might. I'm gonna say L.
Oh, okay.
If Gino shows up, it's an L.
All right.
And if Genty does what Genty does, yeah, I feel like he's hard to stop.
Yeah.
If he's gonna be anything he was in Boise.
That's why. Yeah. If he can transition to the NFL like he was in college, he could be
He's gonna be
dangerous.
a problem.
Yeah.
Cardinals W. That should be a W. Chargers W.
Oh wow, bud! Against the Chargers, you think you're beating the Chargers?
Yeah.
I think we're beating the Chargers.
Are we being realistic or optimistic? Which one is it?
Honestly, it really just
being
depends on how
optimistic.
healthy Jonathan Taylor can be all year.
If
Also
Jonathan
true.
Taylor's healthy and we have Pittman all year, because we didn't have Pittman last year.
100%.
Yeah.
We have a solid wide receivers. We have Tyler Warren, which I hope he's balls out like he's supposed to.
Oh, so
He's a
mad
big
about
dude.
that pick.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like we have
Just
like
left
if
him
we
sitting
do,
there.
if we do what we're supposed to,
Cito
should be
said,
fine.
hold on. Cito's in the chat. Cito said, you're not beating the Rams. Relax.
I'll put money on it, Cito.
Oh,
Let's go.
oh, Cito, did you hear that? Money. All right, so where are we at? That was the Chargers. Tennessee for your second go around with Tennessee.
I'll take the L on that one.
You're gonna take the L on that
See,
one?
You need to you need
Usually
to
it's
bet
like-
to go to the Brazil dinner. Tell him he has to pay for you if you guys win. If you win.
Texas
that.
State, Brazil. Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's a win
That's
for you
an
guys.
L. I think that's an L.
You think it's an L?
W?
I think it's a win
Dude,
for you
their
guys.
defense is a
Yeah, their
monster.
defense great. Mason Rudolph is your quarterback right now.
No, Aaron Rodgers. is
Aaron
the
Rodgers,
quarterback. He
man,
will be.
he's a bum.
Well, he looked like I don't think he's
Oh,
gonna do much.
Cito said that's fine for Texas State, Brazil.
All right.
bet.
All right.
All right, you heard bets on.
Let's save money so,
So
we
the
can go.
Rams game on we're gonna come back to this on September 28th. The Rams game,
Are we at Rams?
yes, you're at the Rams.
Oh damn.
Oh, now he wants to change it. Our bet's already been made.
Nah, I'll still take the bet. That's why Steelers. Yeah, I don't know. Steelers defense is crazy.
So you're gonna
I know
go.
their offense kind of.
You're going to L for the Steelers.
I'll go L for Steelers.
Okay.
We're at Steelers too, and being at Steelers is kind of it's a lot.
Yeah.
Falcons W.
Bye week after that.
Bye week.
Kansas
See,
City.
we beat the Chiefs not last year, the year before when we weren't supposed to. If we play good, I'm gonna take a W just because I hate the Chiefs. And we're at Arrowhead. Damn, we're at Arrowhead too. Man, we don't have many good home games. Who's next?
Houston.
That's Division 2.
That's
isn't it?
division. I don't think you beat Houston at all.
I don't think we beat Houston. Houston's a powerhouse at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think you. I think you beat Jacksonville.
Yeah, you think so? We didn't win that at all last year.
Yeah,
But
but I think as long as your play is
We
where
stay
it needs to
healthy, we'll
be.
beat 'em.
Yeah, I think you beat Jacksonville.
Seahawks
Seattle.
W. Seahawks W.
Seahawks W.
Monday-
See, you're 49.
Monday Night
49ers
Football.
are at Lucas Oil though. You're at Colts.
Let's hear it, Tubbs. Win or loss?
49ers. I'm gonna go dub.
Oh, okay.
I'll go dub.
We're being optimistic.
Jags.
Jacksonville at home,
Jacksonville at home will win. I'm saying W.
and then I think
And then Texas. It says to be determined.
you're at Houston. You're at Houston. I think that's a loss.
Yeah, I think we get swept by Houston. Houston's good. Unless they get hurt or something, then like
Yeah, Houston's very good. But they just can't stay healthy.
yeah, like by week 18, we don't know who they're gonna have or us for general, because we like getting hurt too.
All right. Well,
But
Cito's laughing at you. He said you got your team losing 3 games. Actually, no. 10-7 is what he came out with his team.
yeah, 10-7. That's pretty average for us.
Yeah.
We usually go. I mean, last year we would have made the playoffs if we didn't lose against the stupid Giants for no reason.
Turtle man, what's up? Thanks for showing up.
Hey,
I
now.
appreciate it. I know you said you were going to earlier, so I definitely appreciate you showing up for the stream.
If we're being for real, like dead
Okay,
ass,
don't even
you
start
know,
with me.
going into
Go,
that game,
leave
there's
it.
no reason Colts
Jimmy.
should have lost that game.
Get him on your leash, Jimmy.
Who
Get him on your leash.
who is he talking about now? I'm sorry, I was addressing my
When-
Yeah,
when-
my
the
people.
When we
Giants
lost against the
versus-
Giants.
Oh, God.
You guys were the bottom of the division. We were second of our division for a playoff run, and there was no reason we should have lost against you. But Colts did what the Colts do.
They
They
were
lose against people we should win against, and then we win against people we have no choice. We have
they
no
were the
chance.
Colts.
Yep, we did
They
Colts
were the
things.
Colts.
Did the Colts
Yeah.
things. All right.
Just like that year we
So let's
won
get out
against
of
Kansas
this.
City, and then we lost against the Jags. How's that make sense?
Next week we can go over LA. So yes. Cito, next week you definitely got yours because AJ will be back. So AJ's got to do the Bills, and you've got to do
It's the
You gotta do the
Bills.
Rams.
Listen, my Giants they do shit. I'm going with the Bills this year.
So
That's my second team. That's my second team.
So while we got everybody here, I think I want to do a quick topic switch. So I wanted to get into, I don't know, Tubbs, have you watched The Last of Us?
I have not.
I've been watching it.
Okay, Pete, where are you in there? Because I don't know, I don't want to get into stuff that's gonna ruin it for you.
I'm up to the season where she well, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know if anybody else is watching it. I think
Tubbs,
it's
thanks.
the last episode.
Turtle, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. You're the man. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. So all right, so Pete, you haven't watched it. Damn, so we really can't. Okay, so here we go. Pete, I'm gonna start with you. Top 2 movies. Go.
Top 2 movies of all time.
All time. Top 2 movies for you all time.
For me, all times.
Yeah.
Rocky 1.
Oh, the Grace is your new best friend.
Ugh,
That's your new best friend.
Ugh.
typical old
Tubbs.
guy answer.
Oh wow.
Second one, I would say
Footloose.
Scarface. Scarface.
Footloose.
Just leave it to
Brokeback
Tubbs.
Mountain?
He said Footloose.
That's Tubbs'
Hey,
favorite. That's
Hey,
Tubbs' favorite.
regardless of what you say, it's a great movie. I don't care what anybody says.
Is Kevin
What?
Bacon still the greatest actor of all time?
Yeah.
Wait, he said
Footloose.
He makes a comeback.
Footloose, hell yeah.
Oh man. All right, Tubbs, same
And
question to
Grease.
you. Go.
Ah, man. Bad Boys. 1 or 2,
Good movie.
Yep.
Okay.
easily. And then, anybody seen Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg in it? Older movie.
I don't know if I have or not.
Rockstar?
I don't think I've
Rockstar.
seen that.
He becomes like a
Kevin's still got it.
he's like a
Yes.
super fan of this band, and the band's lead singer like gets thrown out of the band, and he can sing and takes over. Dope movie. Highly recommend it. It's like one of his first
even
movies.
heard of that.
Yeah, look it up. Great movie.
All right.
Definitely
So
will.
all right. While I have them in the chat right now, Turtle, top 2 movies. Go.
Is it Turtle?
Yep, Turtle's in the chat right now. I want to see what they got to say about it. And Powers, you're up next, so get that on deck.
Footloose. I'm okay with that. What a good movie.
See, I'm telling you, Footloose is great. Grease is great too.
Uh,
Roadhouse.
listen,
Old school
Grease.
Roadhouse.
Grease is my daughter's
Good
favorite
movie.
movie of all time.
Grease is great.
That is
I love
very
Grease.
true.
Grease is her favorite movie of all time. The Grace can attest to
No,
this.
It was also my Aunt Judy's favorite movie as well. She played it at her funeral.
Oh
That's how much she
it's morbid.
did not lie.
All right, Powered.
True story.
Powered. If Turtle's waiting, if Turtle's still thinking about it, I need you to come up with something.
It's okay for you to say Brokeback Mountain, Turtle. It's
Jesus.
okay.
And
Oh,
anything
all
with
right. Here.
Patrick Swayze in
I
it.
like this one. So Powered says number 1, Boondock Saints. Number 2,
Excellent movie.
Goodfellas. Turtle
I've seen.
with The Matrix and Blade.
Oh,
Okay.
Blade. That'd be a
Blade
top
is
five.
good.
Matrix being first.
Hey, If we're being
Damn,
for
I
real, if
feel
it
like
wasn't for Blade, Marvel wouldn't be what it is.
Yes,
Just saying.
100%. Blade definitely built Marvel.
Blade started that
It
stuff.
was the foundation of what Marvel is today. DeGrace, what do you got? Let's hear it. Although I think I know what one of them's going to be.
Rocky 4.
Oh,
any Rocky movie
Rocky
was the
4.
best. You know?
Rocky 4. What was the other one?
And my favorite movie of all time is One Flew Over a Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, that's a classic right there. That is a classic. All right.
Followed by The Watchmen. There's a close.
Oh,
third.
yeah, I was going to say, you love The Watchmen, so. Oh, man, Cito just came in with some fire. Cito just came in with some fire.
So
You ready for this? Heat?
Heat is one of my favorite movies. Not the best movie I would choose, but I love Heat with
Al Pacino.
Al
and-
Pacino. Yeah, that was a
Great
hell
movie.
of a group right there.
Great
yeah.
movie. And American History X.
That
That's a
movie
great movie.
was crazy.
That's a
Like,
great movie.
that movie couldn't be made today based on, the culture that we live in now. But that movie it's an amazing movie. I love American History X. That's definitely,
American History X is very good.
yes, definitely a top 5 for me. So my favorite movie of all time, which I think DeGrace already knows what this is, but Tombstone is my favorite movie of all
Oh,
time.
you mean your favorite movie of all time?
Tombstone,
Wait,
favorite
let me guess.
favorite movie of all time.
Let me guess.
Let's hear this. And my
Jordan?
second, which I don't talk about a lot, but
He's smirking.
is The Great Outdoors.
Pocahontas.
I love The Great Outdoors.
Oh, The Great Outdoors was a good
It is
movie.
such a. It just brings me back to my childhood watching that movie. Like I loved that movie growing up
I'll
as a
agree with
kid.
that.
It is a great movie. It's hysterical. I think it's one of John Candy's best movies. Although people would argue Uncle Buck and Armed and Dangerous was good, but I think him and Dan Aykroyd together in that movie was great. I think they worked very well
Wonderful. It's a
off
great
of each other.
movie. Great
And it's
movie.
just it's cool. It's funny. We were at the Wild yesterday with the kids, and we're sitting there walking, and I was like, "That's a big bear." And Sam looked at me and go, "Big bear chase me!" Like that's a fucking great movie. Big bear chase me. So
And I think just a what do they call it? Good mention. First Fast and Furious.
Oh, so good.
yeah,
Iconic.
yes,
Like,
Yeah, the
that
first one,
movie
yeah.
set the tone for a generation on cars. Like we all wanted to get in a car. I remember leaving the movie theater and thinking I could drive 400 miles an hour in my car. Like it didn't matter what car I had. You thought you could do whatever you wanted
I
to.
remember Jimmy when I first met Jimmy. Jimmy had a Mustang.
Yeah, power degrees on the reference with Fast and Furious. But so all right, so since that just got brought into it, for entertainment purposes, I think the Fast and Furious movies now are entertaining. But man, did they really like fall off from what they originally were supposed to be about?
no, they need to go back to like street racing.
You get like a little
now
bit of
they're
street race.
superheroes.
Yeah, you get a little.
They brought too many well-known actors to it, so they try to put like their only way of like The Rock, too much action. You know what I
They
mean?
went to space. For crying
Yeah,
out
they
loud.
Yeah,
flew a
that's
car
like
to
too-
space. Like.
Like it's
And not to
too
mention,
much.
didn't The Rock like stop a helicopter with his his bare
Oh
hands?
yeah,
in
no.
one of
So
them?
what he did was he had a cast on, and he simply went like this, and he broke the cast amazingly, and then he picked up a chain gun off of a tank or something that weighed 600 pounds and proceeded to gun down a helicopter with it.
Which I mean, can we all like? I love The Rock, but I feel like he's kind of getting overrated.
Wait, but that wasn't
Well,
Fast and the
that's-
Furious. That was
That
That's
was
Fast and
yeah,
Furious.
that was one of the Fast and Furious. It was like Fast 8 or something like
yeah.
that. Cito says the same thing. I
talking
think
about,
that
like,
everyone
Fast.
agree. It's definitely Fast and Furious is definitely a guilty pleasure. I think but they are doing way too much now.
Like yeah, like I think Fast and Furious, the second one, Tokyo Drift, and even like the fourth one, and then that's where it kind of like starts going a little.
Gets crazy.
It's a little weird. Yeah.
Like, hey, we're stealing a bank
I like
vault.
Tokyo Drift,
Like-
bro. It was like different actors, but like
I think they should have ended it when Paul Walker died. 100%.
100%.
Yeah, because I
Like
think
when they did that whole like song with him splitting off at the end. I was
yes,
like,
they
that's
should have
where
let it
should've
go at
ended.
that. But now it's just turned into a money grab.
Yep,
Yeah,
no,
well,
100%.
because The
Everyone says
Rock was
Fast and Furious.
involved.
They're
He
gonna pay
brings a
money.
lot of money. Yeah,
Well, he
Rock,
brings a lot of
well, The
money,
Rock,
but he's also the highest paid person. So now it's like you gotta have these ridiculous, productions because you're paying him so much money because he's the highest paid actor in Hollywood right now. So,
Which is funny. Do you know him and
It's
Vin
all
Diesel
about
like hate each
family.
other?
oh yeah, they absolutely hate each other. They had a huge fight on
Yeah.
set or something like that.
Yep.
Um,
Absolutely hate each
It's
other.
all about family for Fast and the Furious.
Vin Diesel and The Rock, they
Family.
hate each other.
oh yeah, they do.
yeah,
Family.
they don't get along at all.
Family.
Back on the movie
That's 'cause Vin
thing.
Diesel wanted to be the main actor.
Well, he is. I
was
mean,
the main
it's
actor.
it's his
Yeah.
it's his series that
his
he started,
franchise.
his
Yeah.
franchise, and The Rock kind of came in and did the Rock thing that he does and took it over and made it all about
Look at
him.
that awful Hobbs and Shaw side movie.
See, that's
Yeah,
the one I was
yeah.
talking about. The Hobbs and Shaw. I
Yeah.
thought that was the one with the helicopter. Where
Yeah.
at the end, when they're chasing,
I
like
don't
they
know,
got
I
the
can't
pile up of cars, and he has
There's
there's a
just so many
helicopter
damn
chasing
movies now.
them.
It's hard to keep track of which one's which now.
I think there's a new one coming out.
Yeah, the final of the second part of this last
Yeah.
one that just came out. Ooh, okay, Powered. All right, back to movies. Star Wars Episode 5.
Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Ooh, all right, and Tubbs has been removed from the chat.
Yeah, never have been.
Oh, it's because
I don't like how you have to watch the '80s one second and the first.
You don't have to, though. You don't have to. If you want to watch them in chronology. Yep. See, thank you, Powered. Get them out. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch them like that. If you want to watch them in chronological order, then that's how you can do it. But I
Listen,
mean, we
we
all
all
grew up
know-
not watching them like that. Like,
Look at you, look at Jimmy doing the finger thing. I'm watching your stream, bro. Your reactions.
grow up.
Stop looking at me, Jimmy.
Bro, what?
Cito said, "Grow up."
We all know The Last Jedi.
I mean,
is
I'm
the
sorry,
best
I'm
Star
not
Wars
in
movie.
my 50s, and I grew up when those were already 20 years old.
How do you
Like,
how do you mute DeGrace? How does that happen?
We all know that.
Shut up. I just can't even deal with it right now. Like the blasphemy that's going on right now. Yes. So I love Star Wars. Whatever. So I went and saw Lilo and Stitch with. I took Alana this weekend to go see that. We took her. I gotta
Was
tell
it
you.
good?
So here's the thing. I think it was like Alana really liked it because she loves Lilo and Stitch, so she loved it. It didn't feel like the original. You know what I mean? Like, I know that like they wanted to redo they want to redo them and they want to kind of make them different, but I think they changed too many things for me to be like, oh, I mean, it was all right. Don't get me wrong. Like the movie itself was okay. The CGI with Stitch was amazing, but a lot of things they changed in it, like story wise, and I just was like, eh.
Well, I heard the director said that Disney
Stop
was
with the
making them change a
Stop with the
lot.
live action trash.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
They wouldn't let
it's just a money
Those two
grab now.
aliens
It's
like
terrible.
cross dress or something.
Yep.
Like,
so
Disney wouldn't let them do it.
Zach Galifianakis was in it. If I've even saying his name right, probably not. But Disney definitely needs to stop with the live actions. Cito said the same thing. I will say this though, one of the few Disney live actions that I saw that I did like when I watched it with the kids was and I thought was very true to the original that I saw when I was a kid was Beauty and the Beast. And I don't know if you guys have seen that, but having the kids, having the kids, I've seen all these, and I saw these in theaters when I was a kid. I saw Beauty and the Beast. I saw The Lion King, and watching The Lion King, I remember going with my mom because my mom brought us when we were kids, so we went and saw The Lion King in theaters with my mom to kind of have that, relive that, and I was like, ugh, this is not good.
I actually liked the Jungle Book. I think that was a good live.
The
action
Jungle Book
movie.
was good. The Jungle Book was good.
I just love Christopher Walken as the main command.
Yes, Beyonce did low-key ruin the live action. You are correct.
The whole live even like Aladdin was so bad.
You know what? I haven't even watched it. I haven't even watched it.
It's terrible.
Robin Williams, I can't watch it because Robin Williams was the genie for me as a kid. Like, that's one of his like iconic roles. So like, I just can't. Will Smith as the genie doesn't even remotely do it for me.
It's not even that. They just did things wrong.
Yeah.
They just.
That's another hot take I have. I don't like Jumanji.
Which Jumanji?
The one with Robin Williams.
I love the original.
You're done.
I like the newer ones better.
You're done.
I think they're just funnier.
So join us next week when Tubbs will no longer be a part of the panel. I don't mind the new ones though either. I like the different spin they put on
I
them.
like the way they did
I
them.
don't think I saw the new ones.
The new ones aren't bad.
actually.
I do like.
hilarious.
Yeah, I do like the spin they put on them. I think Kevin.
Did you guys watch the new Minecraft?
No.
I haven't watched it.
I don't even
I
like-
heard it did
Shout
very
out to
well, though.
shout out to my
It
son.
wasn't too bad.
Shout out to my son Cody. He plays that stupid ass game. I don't.
I hate
I
It
can't.
wasn't too bad.
I
Jack Black
watch
was
it.
pretty funny.
Even just watching the game, it looks like Atari to me. Like I can't handle it. It's too much.
It's hard if you play it on hardcore.
Cito's like it's fun.
it'll kill you.
I know you're getting
You
into it,
really-
Cito. So
If you
I
make,
can't
like,
do
a
it.
Hardcore world, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Cody's been on this thing where he's
Chicken jockey, that's true.
turtles. I don't want to see what chicken dirty. Coda's been on this thing where he's like on like a 400-day worth of building stuff in Minecraft, which I mean,
Yep.
I guess that's cool. I mean, it's a big commitment to it. So I like to go into his chat and just mess with him every now and then, tell him I'm gonna download the game just to go blow his stuff up. Yeah. So that would be funny. I don't know. I can't get into that at all. So, what else did I have? There was one other thing I wanted to touch on. I didn't write it down, I don't think.
I can probably check. You
Ah.
sent me a message.
Yeah. I did want to touch on, me and Cito did go see Tom Segura this weekend. And he,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I love the podcast. Him and that what's his name?
Bert Kreischer?
Greg Kreischer.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude's my favorite comedian. So funny.
Yeah. I love
If you
the machine.
yes, watch his specials if you have a chance. Watch his specials. Watch all Tom Segura's specials. So, what is going on? Zaymark, appreciate it. Thank you for the follow.
Does he have a podcast with not a podcast
With
but
his
I think
wife.
with his wife.
Yes,
too, don't
yes.
He?
Well, so this is
That's
what me and Cito
hilarious.
were saying. Me and Cito went and saw Joe Coy last year, and me and PJ have
Joe Coy's
seen.
funny.
Yep, me and PJ have seen Fluffy a couple times. So Pete, correct me if I'm wrong, and me and Cito said this when we were at the show. They went hard for not having your phone out, like literally. Like they had security like pacing up and down the aisles, so you could not have your phone out. And if you had your phone out, they were on you. And I don't remember
So,
going to Joe
I
Coy
think-
or Fluffy
No.
to where they were
Fluffy
like
was
that hard
more-
about it. Like they said, don't do it, but they didn't go hard like that. They were literally like, don't take your
no,
phone out.
I think it's because people that's how they make their money by doing their specials, traveling everywhere, and then
Yeah.
people go live, and then people just
Yeah,
like,
it ruins the jokes for them
you
and
know,
stuff.
yeah, so it just ruins like the tour.
So Tom
People are just watching.
actually had a pre-recorded video that he played before the show, and it said like, don't have your phone out. We're warning you. This is the only warning you get. Don't have your phone out. Like, and
Where was it?
Turning Stone, and which I'm
really?
sure you guys can agree. Tubbs, I don't know if you've ever been in anything there. The Grace, I don't know if you have, but PJ and Cito, I know you guys can agree with this. When these guys come to this casino, the first thing they say is like, "We don't know where the hell we are," which is hilarious. Like they're always like, "Yeah, we're at Turning Stone, wherever the hell this is."
Middle of nowhere.
Yes, that's exactly what they say. We're in the middle of nowhere. The guy that opened for him, and I'm not sure if Cito remembers his name. I want to say it was like Kevin something. Maybe I'm wrong. He was hysterical. So usually what I've seen is that they have probably 3 people open for him. He literally only had this guy open for him, and then Tom went for about an hour and a half. And that it was. So I've seen Fluffy twice. I've seen Joe Coy, and now I've seen Tom Segura, and it was the funniest comedy show I've ever been
Fluffy's
to.
always gonna be my favorite.
I'm telling you, this was the funniest comedy show I've ever been to. I
know, but
laughed
I
the
just-
entire time.
I feel like watching Fluffy and everybody everybody says, "Oh my God, you remind me of Fluffy." So like, that's why I like Fluffy,
Mhm.
because everybody thinks is like, I have a resemblance of him.
So, Powered,
Why?
you've seen Tom Segura live before? I think his stand up does not do him justice to the specials that he has on Netflix. I mean, I think they're funny, but like seeing him in person, I was to the point of tears a couple times.
Yeah, but it's different, Josh.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
you're in
now, so Howard, you can't do that. So I'm thinking he's talking about Tom Segura, and he's seen him, and he says that's how I felt when I was there, meaning he felt like he was he didn't know where the hell he was, and he was in the middle of nowhere when he went to Turning Stone. Jesus Christ! Oh my
It is kind
God!
of funny that you're in the middle of nowhere, then all of a sudden a huge casino just
Oh,
pops up
yeah,
out
you
of
could see
nowhere.
from miles away. It's insane.
Yeah. Have you ever been to like their suites, like their specialty suites? They're
No.
super expensive.
Yeah, I hear they're really
But they're-
nice.
I did it once,
we
and they're
stayed
amazing.
for our wedding
Yeah,
night.
And they had like
we
a
stayed
hot
there.
tub, and it was super dope.
yeah.
Yeah, Turning Stone's
Little
fun.
pricey.
Good time.
A lot of good memories there, right, DeGrace?
You should all go to Turning Stone.
Oh yeah. I worked there for 5-6 years. Ugh, brutal.
I almost did.
I worked there as a cook for about 3 months, and then I was like, I'm gonna go before I get myself in trouble because I don't like people's attitudes. So yeah, that was that. DeGrace, I know you're not big on the Marvel stuff.
I'm excited for Fantastic Four.
I am very excited for Fantastic Four, and they keep just
I'm 50-50.
I think it looks good, and everything I've seen so far of what they're doing with Galactus is the way it should be done. When I was a kid, Galactus was a cloud. It disappointed the hell out of me. I'm still traumatized by that. Cedo, I actually never went to lava. Like there was too many people. There's too many people there for me. I could never go there.
We went to Lava when we got married.
And I prefer to just stay local
and we just
and do my drinking around here.
You can tell who people who like are into Marvel and who are not, because when they revealed Silver Surfer being a woman, people were like crazy about it. It's like it's how it was in the comics. He was married to Silver Surfer.
Yes. So and
obviously,
I don't follow Marvel, but I love watching those like the shows or the movies.
Yeah.
I love watching.
If you have not seen the new Daredevil season, it's so good.
I've heard
Yes,
it's good.
I've been
It's
watching it.
so good. So
I
good.
gotta watch it.
So good. They
Did you see what's that new one with the iron suit with the girl? What is that one called?
Ironheart.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one.
So that's that. They kind of changed the origin story on that too, with including her in Black Panther 2. So that changed things a little bit because really she was supposed to have a relationship with Tony Stark, and that's how all this thing starts. But I'm not hating on it. Like just looking at the trailer, and it looks good. And I think is it Ryan Coogler? Is that how you say his name or whatever? He was the director for those 2 Black Panther movies. Like he did a good job. So I
think people are like, because it's just that woke stuff nowadays. People are just mad that it's a girl. I feel like.
Yeah, but the people that are mad that it's a girl don't understand that that's an actual comic. Yeah, that's an actual comic book character. That's not like they changed and said Tony Stark's no longer Iron Man. This, Riri Williams is Iron Man. That's not like in the comics. This is what happens. And
I do think it's kind of weird that they have him being Doomsday though.
Well, I'm interested to see, and I know. Me and Ceo have been talking about this recently, and I know there's a lot of theories going around that he's going to be a variant, like a Doctor Doom variant. Tony Stark will be a Doctor Doom variant. I think Cito sent me something the other day, and it was that it was like Kang messed with the timeline when Tony Stark was a kid, so it's not really Tony Stark. It's the Tony Stark we know wasn't the Tony Stark. He was adopted or something like that. I
know ever since they started like going into like different universes, like anything's like kind of possible now.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I have faith in the Russo brothers that they will handle it the way it's supposed to be handled. So
the Russo brothers can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
The new Avengers, Thunderbolts, great movie.
I still haven't seen it yet. I want to see it so bad. It looks really good.
I mean, it's kind of sad that they're calling New Avengers, and there's a part where they like I'm not gonna spoil it because it's dumb. Where all 4 of them have to like flip this rock over, and everybody's like cheering. I'm like, the Hulk could have done that with like a pinky, but
yeah.
I don't know. it's still good. It's a good show movie for sure.
Yeah, well, they said the reviews that I've seen on it, they said that it was one of the better Marvel movies in a while. So I'm interested
Yeah,
to see.
no, it definitely.
I just haven't made
That
it to the
new
theater to see it yet.
villain guy, whatever his name is, I can't remember his name.
Sentry?
Yeah, when he turns into Void,
Mhm.
that's crazy.
Well, yeah, it's
Like,
just in the trailer alone, you could see he's just make people disappear and stuff. So
the guy that played him was great. Like he did very well.
I think how do you say his name? Steve Yoon, the guy from Walking Dead that played Glenn. Originally, I believe he was supposed to be the one that was going to play him,
Yeah, I heard
and then
that too.
something happened with a scheduling conflict.
Yep.
And that's why he didn't.
Walking Dead, man. Peak Walking Dead was amazing.
Yes, Peak Walking Dead was amazing.
Peak Walking Dead was great.
And
Don't
then
get me going Walking Dead. That's my favorite show.
And then it fell off too. So.
Oh, I watch it. I still watch it every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely my top 3 favorite TV show.
It was to a point, and then it's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones is one of the best shows for me, and then that last season just kind of tainted it. You know, just like Walking Dead, certain things tainted it.
Like when Negan showed up, I think that was like top Walking Dead era.
My top 3 TV shows will be Walking Dead's #1. I did like I mean I don't know how you feel about it, but I liked
Cito, you're missing out.
Whatchamacallit? Oh, it's with the vampires. Vampire Diary. I like the Vampire Diaries.
I've heard Vampire Diaries is actually pretty decent.
I like Vampire Diaries.
Yeah,
Have you watched the originals?
Yes.
I was gonna say, if you like Vampire Diaries, you'll like the originals.
Yeah, I wasn't into it as much as Vampire Diaries.
No, it's not Vampire as good, but it's definitely like a sub thing.
So Powered says Sons of Anarchy.
That's a good one.
My third one. Yeah.
So I gotta be honest with you, I tried watching it and I like couldn't like really get into it. Like I tried, and it just didn't pull me in. Not like Breaking Bad to me is one of the best shows ever. I love Breaking Bad.
I like those because they didn't overdo it. Sons of Anarchy only has 6 seasons.
Can't ban myself. It's my show.
They didn't make 13 seasons just to make more money.
Yeah.
They ended it and they ended it.
Yeah. Going back to what you said, Tubzo, about the Negan thing, I think the Negan's debut on the show and that whole scene with I think that's one of the like craziest moments in television.
I think like that's the first time I saw like social media like go crazy for months, because you know how they used to do that split, and they didn't tell you who was gonna die, and there was everybody
guessing who was gonna be.
Gonna die.
Yep. And then just to actually see Glenn's face was like, oh shit.
Yep.
They did a number on that one.
I knew that one guy was gonna die, whatever his name was.
Abraham?
Yeah, you could tell he was they were ending his character.
Yeah.
Listen, I was sad when they killed Glenn.
Pete cried for a week.
I think everybody shed a tear.
Yes.
So.
I hated when they killed. What's her name? The girl that was like always with Abraham. The hot one.
Rosita.
What is her name? Rosita. Oh my god, dude, I loved her.
So, Cito, you think The Last of Us episode 3? You think they went for the title, or they got that title when it came to that? Because I didn't feel the same. I guess the same emotion when that happened as I did with The Walking Dead, I would say. So, and I think it's because maybe with the moment that happened with Glenn, it built up to it for. I mean, you had a connection to that character for a while. I mean, pretty much since the first season. And this, I don't remember. Yeah, I know. I did. All right, I knew that was coming because he just said the same thing if I played it. So I did get it 50% off today on Steam. So we'll be me and the wife are gonna delve into that pretty soon.
Watch that if you actually played the game, but you can't. Obviously, you're a Microsoft.
No, I'm on the PC, and I told you today that I got the game for 50% off today, so I will be playing it.
Okay.
Last of Us.
And you'll see how hard it hits you.
Yeah, I'm not I don't know. Guess we'll see. Turtle, I appreciate it. We're currently talking about television, and we're debating on the scene from The Last of Us recently in this season, and when Glenn and Lucille became best friends in The Walking Dead.
That's messed up.
Well, that's what happened. I
Yeah,
mean,
oh, true.
um,
And
yeah.
also the supernatural tie-in was kind of cool. I don't know if you ever saw that.
What was it?
Because Jeffrey Dean Morgan played the dad in Supernatural too.
Yes, he
And
did.
there was a part in Supernatural where they hold up a bat that has the barbed wire on it, and Dean goes, "This is Dad's favorite weapon," and that's what he uses in Walking Dead.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
Yep. Yep.
I've seen more. No one likes the actress. What am I missing here? What are we talking about? DeGrace, do you like Mando and Grogu, right? You like the Mandalorian, right? I know you're a big Pedro
Yeah, I
guy.
love Mandalorian.
Okay.
Love it.
Please tell me you've seen that at least.
I've seen Mandalorian. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
I was gonna say.
Had to. I like Mandalorian. I will say that. You know, I said I didn't like Star Wars much, but I do like Mandalorian.
Yeah, I love the Mando. Mando's just so good.
Oh, are you Turtle? Are you talking about the girl that's playing Abby in The Last of Us?
I feel like a lot of people don't like her. That's what I've been seeing.
That's everything I've read. People like hate this girl, and I don't know very much.
It's only because It's only because that she's gay and ugly looking. It's the only reason why. It's just the shitty society we live in.
Yeah.
But she's awful. She's not the right person for Ellie. I mean, that's not even. It's clear. It's clear that she's not the right actor for her. It's not even close. They could have got so many other people to play her, but
I'm gonna be a dad.
yeah, like, that's insane. But The Last of Us as a whole show needs. I mean, that's a whole stream in itself until everyone actually watches it.
Yeah, we gotta wait for
so much.
we gotta wait for PJ to catch up, and then we can have a Last of Us rant on here.
Because I'm the most diehard Last of Us fan.
The episode that I watched, she was reminiscing on. I think that was the last episode.
Is where she thinks she's in the spaceship.
And the what?
Is that the one where she gets into space? They go like the zoo
she,
thing. All right, so I think what DeGrace, what's he got? One more episode, and that's it.
One episode left.
Yeah, yes.
7 episodes.
All right, so yeah, Pete, get to that episode this week, and that can be a topic on next week's chat.
Yeah, I mean, I can watch that tonight if I want.
I'm one of the biggest Last of Us fanboys, and like
Powered, yeah, definitely check it out.
That, so. But the show was absolutely atrocious. They did so many things wrong.
Speaking of Power, I think Power is one of the greatest TV shows ever made too.
See, me and
yeah. So I love Power, and I still watch like the spin-offs off of it, like Raising
Life with
Keenan.
Yeah,
all those. The Power was, I mean.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't know
the reason I like it is because I grew up in that type of like lifestyle, in a way. But not, I wasn't like into the drugs, but like I grew up in like, how can I say?
Yes, I got the first game. Yeah, Power, definitely check that out. That's been me and my wife's thing on Sunday nights was to watch The Last of Us. But yeah, I liked Power too. We watched it for a while and then we kind of fell off with the spin-offs, but I liked it. I never understood until I watched it what everybody was so drawn to it for, but it was definitely pretty good. So,
but I started The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Yeah. The wife loves that
show.
too. Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Like the whole concept is nuts.
Just wait. Just wait.
No, yeah, I've heard. My friend told me that. He's like, you'll see.
Now how many?
All right.
How many seasons is that one?
4? I think
4 right now.
4,
yeah.
And then they're coming out the new season this year. I believe.
I might have to catch up on that then.
It's wild. Wild show.
Interesting.
Or one of my guilty pleasures. Have you ever watched The 100?
What is it called?
The 100?
Um,
Oh,
100.
100. That is
That's
Yeah,
definitely
that was
great.
a, that was a good science fiction show. That was good.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I
great.
don't think I have. Huh. I'll check that out. I'm
My
gonna have to
favorite
write
show
some
of
notes.
all time was
Yeah, it's like
Seinfeld.
Earth
I like
ends and they send people
Yes,
to space.
yes.
And
Seinfeld is definitely your favorite show. That I can attest to. That I can attest to. So.
followed by The Sopranos.
See, that was another one, man. Like I tried to get into it and I just couldn't do it. Like I watched it and
couldn't get into it either.
I was like, I don't understand what the draw is to this. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I'm a
So,
Sicilian guy from
yeah,
the east side.
yeah.
Like, I get it.
That's the 100 is great. So Turtles in the chat said the 100 is great, and he unexpectedly watched the entire thing, and his wife was very confused.
Watched it, bro. I watched the whole thing too, bro. Every single until they went to space and everything, bro.
Yep.
Oh, really?
It's great.
To another
Oh, yeah.
planet and everything.
Yeah, like Earth. I don't remember if it's a nuclear blast or what happened, but Earth dies
Mhm.
technically. So they send these spaceships up in the space to like save the human race.
Mhm.
But these spaceships were only supposed to last like 100 years
Uh-huh.
or something like that. And they're breaking, so they send 100 people down back to Earth to see if it's livable again. But then
Really?
they find out there's been people down there the entire time.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's a wild concept, but it's really good.
I might have to check that
They're
out
called
then.
like the grounders or something.
Mhm.
They have like their own society and everything. It's crazy.
Wow. That does sound interesting. That's right up my alley too, the sci-fi kind of
Yeah,
thing.
the ground, bro. Josh, you'll like it. You'll like it.
Yeah, you'll like it.
I'll definitely
Guaranteed.
check that out.
Does anyone watch Fallout or no?
I love Fallout.
Yeah,
Favorite video game.
I watched most of the first season. I gotta finish it though.
I didn't watch it. I don't know if I just want to. I want to watch it. I love the Fallout games. They're some of my favorite games of all time. So.
Yep. Nope. I would recommend it because I think season 2 is either being worked on right now. I think it is.
I'm just like one of those like, man, The Last of Us, they really screwed it up. Like, and there's a lot of good source material for Fallout. Like, how
No,
bad
they
could
get
they screw it?
they did Fallout justice. There's a lot of Fallout in Fallout. Like,
I definitely will trust you. Then I might have to watch it.
So I think Cito's a big Fallout guy too. Cito, you talking about the soundtrack for the Fallout show? He says they did Fallout very, very well.
Good. I definitely want to watch. Fallout 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. So.
Yeah, I mean, I never played Fallout, but
yeah.
just from what I saw of, and yeah, he's saying that the soundtrack was really good. It was amazing.
I put almost 400 hours in Fallout 4.
Yeah, I've never played it, so what I saw of the show, I
Fallout.
liked. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Fallout show made me. Oh, all right. Well, Turtle says that watching the Fallout show is what made him get into the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fallout 3 is one of the best. I hope they remake it. I hope with these Oblivion remaster and all these remasters that Bethesda's doing, they're gonna do our game like the game's justice that need to be done.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's from a gaming standpoint. I think that's what we're gonna see is a lot of stuff that we used to play. I mean, look, I'm a huge Gears of War fan, and look what they're doing now. Gears of War, Gears of War Remastered coming because now they can market it to all these other places and these the other consoles and stuff like that, and it's all a money grab. So I can definitely see them remastering some other stuff too.
Just like Halo. Halo's coming to Sony.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
The fact that they haven't made a movie of Gears of War yet kind of baffles me.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
I think there was a talk about it.
There was.
And Batista was supposed to be the guy.
He wanted to do it, and they kind of just like.
Yeah, he like so when he was still in WWE, like he was like gunning for that role big, like he wanted it, and I know that there was talk of doing a show on Netflix, and then I don't know where it ever went from that. But yeah, and Turtle just said the same thing. Like Batista was like I don't think he is anymore because I don't know if anybody's seen Batista lately, but he has lost a significant amount of muscle mass.
Weight,
And
yeah, he's a lot smaller than he was.
Prince, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Yeah, he's a lot smaller. He's older too. I want to say he's in his 50s now, I think.
He's got to be.
So I can't see
They need to
him
do.
doing it.
Bulking up like that, yeah.
They need Gears
They're
of
going
War
to get The
with
Rock.
Arnold
I will
Schwarzenegger,
bet you they get The
Sylvester
Rock.
Stallone.
Gears of War is like the Expendables. We already got that. That's the Expendables.
Yeah, they need the Expendables and Gears of War. They need all the old farts just playing Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
Oh man,
If they do it like after like the
and just
fourth or
de-age
third
them all.
game.
Just de-age them.
If
Because
Rock,
last time I saw,
if The Rock can, he can. Yeah, so the thing is Batista said that he wanted to cut down his size after Guardians of the Galaxy. Like he just didn't want to be that big anymore. So I'm sure he could get back up to that size if he wanted to, but I don't think he wanted to. So, but yeah, when Gears dropped, like he was my person for that. Like I remember, I just like as a fan of the game, like literally casting the entire game of like who could play who, and he was definitely top picks for Marcus. And yeah, Powered, I definitely agree. It would not probably be healthy for him at this age to try to put that much size back on.
yeah, the last movie I saw him in was that zombie movie he did.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Netflix.
he made a movie after that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Because
I
that
think
movie
it's
wasn't
You know,
bad.
it'd be perfect for Marcus Phoenix.
Who?
I can't wait.
You know, it'd be perfect.
Oh,
Nicolas Cage.
oh God. So for you, for those of you who don't know, DeGrace is probably the biggest Nicolas Cage fan you'll ever meet in your life.
Love
So,
Nicolas Cage.
Face Off.
biggest.
Face Off.
Goated.
Great movie.
I think they're making a
Anything-
sequel to
anything
that,
Nicolas
aren't they?
Cage.
I think I saw that they're doing
He
it.
I've
would have been a
heard.
better. He should have been. He should be Superman.
He's
should be.
900
Henry
years
who?
old. He should not be Superman.
Henry who? Tell Henry Cavill to go back to his Warhammer and his garbage PCs. Get Nicolas Cage in there. Where
He's
he
too
belongs,
old to be
baby.
Superman.
I don't know. I loved Henry Cavill.
Oh my
No,
God.
I did too. I'm just shitting on it because I love Nicolas Cage.
What was the
But
other
this
one?
new
With the
guy?
plane?
Come on. Get me out of this with this new Superman. Get me out of it.
Oh
That
my
new
God.
Superman looks like ass, in my opinion. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know.
ass.
I don't know how I
look-
feel about that. I really
There's better
don't.
They need
graphics
to
on the
stop
screen than
remaking
in that
stuff.
movie.
Yeah. Ugh.
Like
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely it looks weird. Like
yeah,
what's
it
up?
doesn't-
What's
it
up
looks
with
like-
was
yeah,
it? Is that Guy Gardner? Or is that the Green Lantern that they got in the movie?
I think so.
Like that bowl cut, gotta go. Bowl cut's gotta
I
go.
don't know what they're doing. They can't figure anything out. It's so easy. The source material's right there, and they just can't figure it out. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I will never.
Well,
understand
DC
that.
has that problem. DC is notorious for having that
Well,
problem with like movies.
You would think
What's
with
I don't
that
know.
other
The Watchmen
movie
was pretty good. The Watchmen was pretty
that's
good.
so-
for DC.
but
Watchmen's
that's-
good,
but
like,
that's
The
so
Rock.
long ago though.
The Rock is a
Terrible.
good movie too.
Are you for Nicolas
With
Cage?
Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
He's
that was
still
a
on.
good movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
every
I like-
Nicolas Cage movie is the best.
I like
Stop.
Con
Every
Air.
Nicolas Cage movie.
Stop.
Con Air was good. Yeah, with the plane. Yeah. Prisoner.
John Malkovich. Cyrus the
I
Virus.
like obviously
Come
National
on, The
Treasure.
Wicker Man. Come on now. Like,
The Wicker Man. Oh my God. You're digging it deep now for that one. Oh.
come on, Ghost Rider. Are you kidding me?
So
Ghost
so, so I did read that with the multiverse stuff, they're saying that Nicolas Cage is going to appear in the Doomsdays, the new Avengers movies, as Ghost Rider as a variant.
I'm just
I
saying,
did
if Ghost
see
Rider
that.
comes back, he's killing everybody. Ghost Rider is one of the most powerful
Oh.
people in the Marvel universe.
I love Ghost
Like-
Rider.
Like, especially
Absolutely.
So Turtle, I didn't think that Batman vs Superman was that bad, but I definitely think there was other directions they could have gone with that. And I think, from my personal opinion, I don't know if everybody here has seen the Snyder Cut, but the Snyder Cut of Justice League is far superior than the one that we got in theaters.
the reason the one that with the non-Snyder cut was trash to me is that Martha part. That part kills the entire movie. Your mom
Why'd you
said
say
Martha
her
too,
name?
Stop. Yeah,
Why'd you say her name?
So you
That's
guys
funny.
just stop fighting because your mom has the same name?
That is
That's dumb.
hilarious.
You guys are supposed to kill each other. Even though Batman's killed Superman many times. Just saying.
Cito, that's funny that you say the Willy's Wonderland thing because DeGrace put me onto that too.
Yep, Willy's Wonderland. I'm telling you, he's the GOAT.
Not the goat. Stop.
Bro, can you just
Jesus.
open that link to chat real quick? I don't know if you.
I'm scared too. Um.
No, it's a great. It's great.
Oh man.
You're lucky it's not Monday. I would do it as my man crush Monday.
Oh Jesus.
Man crush one day.
So yeah, that's you know I think that DC thought bringing in James Gunn is going to be like the end all be all to save them after what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't see that. And I honestly didn't think
Oh.
Suicide Squad was that good. Either one of them.
Oh, God,
The
it's
first
awful.
one I thought was pretty decent.
It was okay
I
at best. It was not that good.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's the best
Mid.
DC movie by far, but it's better than what I think people say it is. Like I like Will Smith's character. The girl that played Harley Quinn was amazing.
So Cito's got a point, and I know I've seen a couple of the movies, the couple of the episodes, but he says like Titans was really good, and
hmm
but that's the problem is that they're not taking that and running with it. They're changing up everything now. They took
DC
over.
makes better animated movies than they do real.
Yes, 100%. I agree with that.
Yeah,
Like some of like Flashpoint Paradox and stuff like that. They're
Oh,
great. Bad Blood, Batman Bad Blood. You got all those.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Turtle just said
Killing
I
Joke.
just don't.
like Hancock for a superhero movie. I thought Hancock was hilarious. I actually
I
do
love
like
Hancock.
I actually do like Hancock. So that was
When he put that dude's head up his butt,
yeah.
that was hilarious.
Power agrees that DC makes better TV shows than movies, 100%. Well, I haven't even watched
Snyder's
all of.
such a good.
What are you saying, to Grace?
I have them all. I have them
I'm
all
saying
on
like
DVD, on
Snyder's
Blu-ray.
such a good. Like he can make such good movies. I don't know why he.
So what was that one that he just put out on
Turtle's right.
Netflix? though? It got bombed. I mean, I didn't.
I know, but that's just the world doing
Yeah.
stupid bombing things. That's what they do. Like it's what they do. It's huge in the video game world now. You see
Yeah.
like these stupid websites like IGN and GameSpot and all these just absolutely destroy these video games. Like there's a video game I'm actually playing. It's called AI Limit, and it got absolutely review bombed. And it is honestly probably one of the best games this year. And unfortunately, no one's gonna play it because of review bombs, because of clowns on these video game websites that have never played a game in their life.
What's it called?
Have never touched grass. It's disgusting. It's terrible.
What's the game called?
AI Limit.
AI Limit. I'm going to check that out. I will.
Yeah, it's like if you're like a fan of like Dark Souls games and like action RPGs, it's definitely like that sort of game. But it got review bombed, like,
Mhm.
and it's a really good game. The soundtrack's amazing, gameplay is tight, super good, and it's just sad that that's how it is too. Like it's the same thing with movies. Like if Rotten Tomatoes doesn't score it high, it gets bombed. Like if it doesn't win an award, it gets bombed. And there's some really good movies that
It looks
you
like
know.
Devil May Cry. That's what Howard Stern said. So Cito makes a good point. You know, any one of these games is more about like
Oh, of course.
how you feel about it. So real quick, I want to do a check in on the Knicks score, see if P is having a
Yes, I see a lot.